There's a lot to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
Let me see when our last podcast came out. This
God.
is it's shamefully long ago.
We suck at podcasting, by the way.
Here lately.
Well, we don't
have.
suck at podcasting. We suck at doing.
Yeah, we're
at the
okay
timing.
at podcasting.
Right.
We're just not good at doing
Actually
it
doing the podcast.
punctually.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Why can't I pull this up like I'm used to seeing?
Because it's
Oh,
been so long, I thought you
I don't know how to do it anymore.
didn't have an account anymore.
Oh, it's different. I hate when they change things. I'm old.
Yeah, I don't like changing things either.
Our last podcast was
January 29th.
Where do you see that?
It's right up under Real Pop Culture, episode 150. Published.
There you go. Modified. No, it says modified January 29th.
Oh,
Published.
129.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing.
So we haven't done a podcast since January?
Holy crap. That's
Well, it was fixed to be February.
so
But this is freaking April.
So-
April the 1st. Happy April Fool's Day.
yeah, we're really not doing a podcast right now. April Fools. All right, bye. See you later. I'm going home.
Wait. You just freaked me out for a second. Because you know I'm already like, every time I minimize the software, the recording software to go look at something, I think that maybe I didn't hit record because that's happened before. So you freaked me out for a second. But no, we're back. We're going to be back regular again. We've had plenty of fiber in our diet. We're going to be regular. Got a ton of announcements to make, so let me go ahead and start with those. We're doing an appearance at a benefit. Go ahead and do that announcement.
It's June 12th, Saturday, June 12th, Fred Grass Memorial Gaming Fest in Saltillo. I'm just going to read it straight from the Facebook page.
I know they're doing a Magic tournament and a D&D tournament.
Yeah, Clint's running a D&D thing.
Y'all know Clint from Strucker Ace fame.
Yeah, from Strucker Ace and probably the podcast.
You know him first as one of the hosts of the podcast, but you also might know him as starring alongside Burt Reynolds and Strucker Ace.
Yeah, that's all I can get from the thing. Yeah, look it up on Facebook. It's a Fred Grass Memorial Gaming Fest.
There's an event page, isn't there?
Yes, there's an event. I believe.
I need to get on there and share that.
It's a memorial for a guy who passed it. I don't know the guy, but I remember seeing him in passing just because we went to the same comic book store.
Everybody knew everybody that hung at a gun
back in the day. So there's going to be a Magic tournament, and I wish I knew more information. But
do you think that Gundog Comics was before its time?
Oh, absolutely.
Like if they opened tomorrow, it would be a different ballgame.
Different ball game. I don't. Yeah, but when that opened, I remember having to drive to Starkville to go to Gundog Comics because that's the only place it was at. I think
there was a pretty decent comic book store in the Columbus Mall for a while.
And then they come to when they opened up in Tupelo. Me and John was there, not for every Saturday. Not so much for the comic books, but just for the gaming, for the D&D section.
It was like a nerd bar.
Oh
like
my
people
God,
didn't
it
go
was
there
everything.
just to shop.
They
went there
just
to hang
you
out.
sit there and you hung out for hours and hours.
And it was always open because they would do those games.
They had
at
those
night.
game tournaments. They had every tournament there. I remember.
Like those games would go into the wee hours in the morning sometimes.
They had Magic tournaments. The people was playing Magic the entire time we was there. They had a used D&D selection, so we go buy old D&D books. I remember another buddy of ours, Fox, Matt Bailey, would play Mech Warrior. Those little miniature Mech Warrior games there all the time. So it was a cool place. I missed that atmosphere, but
I'm actually going to turn you up because you actually got quieter when we started. You are higher than me though. Say something else.
something else.
You're probably all right. Yeah, we're gonna be there in an official capacity as the podcast, but also as a gamer. I'm gonna be playing in the D&D thing. I'm really excited about that because I've been playing D&D since I was a kid, but I've never done a tournament. I don't know how that works. Like, how do you get eliminated? You die?
The way they do that is
That's pretty
basically
simple.
you don't have time to do basically it's a one night thing. You basically just do like a big battle royal. Call it a Royal Rumble, if you will. So
if you get thrown over the top rope, both feet have to hit the floor,
both feet have to hit the floor,
and you're ejected.
Yeah. So that's the way it is.
Oh, and before I just took a sip of this really good beer. Before I go any further, we got to tell everybody what we're drinking. Did you approve of this name.
It's became about organically, so it's a name.
Alicia calls it, and this is a song title, Amarillo by Morning.
Yes.
But this is your own recipe.
It's my recipe. Yeah.
We typically find a beer we like, and then on a beer, is it Beer Nerd? Where you look up the recipe.
Brewer's Friend. We just
Brewer's Friend, yeah.
Or just Google in general.
There's a website called Beer Nerd that I've been
That's Flying Saucer.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So we go in there and like they have the recipe for everything. Like you can look up Coors Light and it has like a Coors Light clone recipe, if you so desire to make that. But I don't know why you would. But normally we would do that and we would tweak it a little to make it our own, depending on like what we had and what we wanted to try and this and that. And we've experimented around with our own recipe, I guess you would say, with the smashes and stuff.
The smashes,
but this is the first true
recipe with more than
scratch. Like this is your like nobody in the world is drinking this beer right now.
Nobody in the world is drinking that beer.
It would be impossible.
Impossible. I put together the grain bill with the.
Is it a secret? Like
no, it's not a secret. It's just some
the secret recipe.
I actually the way it come about was Laura got me a grain mill for Christmas. So she got me 20 pounds of grain. So I had 20 pounds of grain, and I got a grain mill. So so I can grind my own grains now. Well, I'm looking for my app. That's why I'm keep saying the same thing over and over again.
And the purpose for those that don't brew beer, like when you go to get your stuff to make beer, you want to get them to grind the grains for you at the store. Because it's like grinding coffee beans. I can liken it into that because once you crack that bean, the clock's ticking, and it's same when before your grains are ground, you can store them longer periods of time. Once you grind them, though, the clock's ticking. You got a couple of days tops, and then you start losing.
Since there's the homebrew store is 30 minutes away, I wanted to be able to like have a kind of like a surplus of grains at my disposal at my house at all times. So when I get up in the morning, no plan. We have planned brew days, and we usually plan them a good week ahead of time. So we know when we're brewing a good week ahead of time. But sometimes when you're just like, hey, damn, it's pretty outside. I have nothing else going on. Something I had planned fell through. I got a grinder. I got grains. Just let's make a beer.
Exactly.
So that's what I wanted, and
it's easy to keep enough yeast, and it's even easy to keep enough hops. But it's usually what you don't have is enough grains.
Right. So that's what it done. So I took the grains.
Oh, everybody's got a drink. I said hops.
Yeah, everybody does. So I went up there and I just after some research on some beers, what grains go with what, this and this and this, I come up with a recipe for a pale ale.
This is a pale ale that mated with a light IPA. I mean, it's
well, the difference.
I can taste the hops in it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not too hoppy for a pale ale. But it's
an IPA is basically a pale ale.
Cross-pollinated with a pale ale, with an IPA.
Yeah, you have that barrier. It's kind of like hard rock and metal. It depends on who drinks it, what they call it, or it depends on who listens to it, to what they call it.
Right.
So, basically, I think a pale ale can go up to, I don't know exactly, but it's somewhere around 45 to 50 IBUs or something like that. I think IPA starts around that 50, 55 IBUs. And this comes in around 40, so it's on the higher end of the IBUs for a pale ale. That's why it's IPA-ish.
Yeah.
But to me, it's kind of Sierra Nevada-y with a little sweetness back there. But But I also got a deal on some Amarillo hops. They had those on sale, so I bought me a half a pound of those. We already had a pound of Cascade in the refrigerator with some other stuff. So they call Amarillo Super Cascade.
Okay.
So it's just the same flavor profile as Cascade hops, just with a higher alpha acid. For those who don't know, it just makes it more, that's the bittering factor of it. So I just use Amarillo and Cascade as the hops in it, and put them in there until I was looking for around 40 to 45 IBUs, and I got 38.5. So.
And this is 5% alcohol?
It's 5.1. I actually overshot that. I was looking at around.
That's okay. We don't mind.
I was looking at just under 5. That's where I wanted, just under 5, because I wanted a big crushable lawnmower beer that wasn't gonna get you too boozed out while you're mowing the yard. I want you to mow straight.
Fall off the mower.
I want you to mow straight lines and not have all 10 toes left. But it come out at 5.1% alcohol.
It's really good. You should be proud of yourself.
So
I hope
10
you
gallon
wrote
batch.
down everything you did.
It's yeah, right there.
Oh, look at you being all tech savvy.
Yeah, I got the Brewer's Friend app. Yeah.
Wow. You need to let Kim try this if you haven't already.
That's my TikTok going off.
You really need to let Kim try this.
I am.
I think I'll be proud of you.
It's good. I like it. I drank one of Kim's beer today, the Ember Till.
Let me get back to these announcements.
Yes.
You know what you should do at the homebrew club? That would be neat. Challenge somebody to make your beer and it tastes just like yours. Like save a bottle and then challenge somebody to make your beer
and not tell them what's in it.
And then y'all taste test it or not tell them what's in it.
I think yeah.
Consistency is difficult.
Huh?
Consistency is difficult.
Oh, the consistency that's the hardest part about home brewing is consistency.
Yeah.
Because there's
so many variables.
A couple of degrees of temperature in your mash.
The time of year you make it
is all the difference. And fermentation is all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
We got
so many factors.
We got a homebrew club meeting Monday.
You need to take some of this.
I am.
Tupelo Con is in. Damn, I didn't write the date down. It's June
24th, 25th.
Is that June? Or
yes.
July. July 24th and 25th. I know that's a long way out, but it's it's a big deal for us and everybody else. I've already ordered the stickers, so we are going to have stickers to hand out this year. They're really cool. I've still got to order the banners. And how are you and Kelly coming on your little secret project?
We're gonna wait a little closer to. Yeah, secret.
Okay.
Let's just say we might have a new look.
We're upping our presence.
At the con. We're trying to represent.
We want to look professional. I mean, we're not going to be professional. We just want to look
I would say we want to represent ourselves more authentic.
Ooh, I like that even better.
Yeah, that's what the goal is.
Okay. Because I really don't ever plan on conducting myself professionally, but I don't mind looking that way sometimes.
You want to look authentic.
Yeah, I think we're gonna look more like we are in real life.
Yeah.
I got some exciting things to talk about with the Patreon. One, there's a episode called the Lost Star Wars podcast. It's going to be available at every level of Patreon, no matter what level you are on the Patreon thing. You know how Patreon works by now, I'm sure. You go in there and you select what level you want to be, and depending on the price or whatever. But at every level, you'll get this podcast. It's one me and Rob did a long time ago, and he gave me the files. He never did get a chance to edit it down and publish it. And I was over at his house, or he was over here, I can't remember. And I was like, "Hey, do you remember that podcast we did that time?" He's like, "Oh yeah, let me give that to you." So I'm getting it together. Me and Sean recorded a follow-up to an episode we did on here years ago. We did a Metallica podcast. And we were going through all the Metallica albums, and we got to the Black Album and stopped because we're out of time. Well, we finished it.
Okay.
So the Metallicast is being edited now and will be out very soon, maybe within a week. It'll be out, not on Patreon, but here. The other Patreon, and while I'm talking about Rob, I've seen the Snyder Cut. He's seen the Snyder Cut. He messaged me. He's like, "We got to do a Snyder Cut podcast." And I'm like, yes, we certainly do. It's worth more than just mentioning on a show. It needs a show all by itself. Yeah. It is an amazing thing. I recommend it to everybody. Not trying to, like as Kevin Smith put it, he said, "I'm not trying to put one down to put the other one up, but forget about what you saw in theaters. This is a whole new ballgame." Matter of fact, Alicia was like, "Hey, I don't know if I saw the other Justice League." I was like, it's fine. That's probably good.
Good.
Like,
You'll be okay.
You'll be okay. Because she was thinking like, oh, do I need to watch that one before this one? I was like, no, you don't need to watch that one. It's fine. Which, you know, and again, just quick, like, I've never crapped on Joss Whedon because he's made some great movies. What he had to do was difficult. He had to pick up somebody else's vision and run with it.
And run with it, yeah.
You know, like I've never obviously written a movie or had anything to do with a movie, but I do write songs. It'd be hard for me to come along and pick up a song that somebody else wrote half of and finish it. Because I don't know what their vision was for it. You know, it's like, I can imagine how hard that was to do. Then you had the added pressure of the studio coming in going, hey, here lately, you know, there's been a dark tone thing and we want it brightened up. Like, literally brightened up the color palette of the movie.
Sweet. I still haven't seen it.
And make it more funny. And like, there was a lot of pressure from the studio. And what we got was not what we should have got. The Snyder Cut is what we should have got. And it is awesome. And it's so cool that the day and age we live in is the perfect timing for something like this to exist. Because a 4-hour movie would have never made it to the theaters. Not since what? Gone with the Wind? And like, yeah, sure, go ahead and give me one. What year did Gone with the Wind come out?
1939.
Are you serious? Or are you just making that up?
I think I'm right. 1939. That's what I'm saying.
You will get majorly fact checked by Alicia.
Well, I think. Well, my mother and my sister love that movie. I think I need to I'm gonna fact check myself. It's 39 or 33.
That was back during the movies where they would have an intermission.
Yes.
Where you could go smoke cigarettes and go to the bathroom, do whatever.
I think I might watch me be wrong.
Step out back and do a bump. You know, everybody was doing cocaine back then, right?
Gone with the Wind, 1939.
Good job.
Why did I know that about Gone with the Wind? I don't know.
Because your sister and your mother love that movie. But yeah, a 4-hour movie would not have made it in the theaters. And it just so happens, you know, between the fans demanding it, the people that were in the movie demanding it, this platform's out there, HBO Max, they need, you know, really good content to bring in subscribers in a very competitive streaming market. They're like, hey, perfect scenario, let's do this. So I hope more stuff like this happens. And I'll go ahead and tell anybody that's apprehensive, it does not feel like a 4-hour movie.
Okay.
It's actually got chapters.
I was wanting to watch it, but our Carol says she wants to watch it with us.
It's actually segmented. And you could watch it in parts, but you're not going to want to.
Yeah, so timing it out where all three of us have time to watch a 4-hour movie at one time.
Yeah.
We was going to watch it this weekend, but Carol was going to the movies to see.
All you have to do is start watching it.
What's the name of that new Tom Holland movie? Chaos something? Carol went to go see that this weekend.
Oh, and back to Patreon. We're going to do this new thing. I've got this idea that I think is going to be cool. For our top level Patreons, if you subscribe at the top level, which I forget what it's called, but we only got 4 levels?
4, I think.
I didn't want to do a bunch. Like, what's the point? But if you are on the top tier Patreon, you will get your own custom podcast from us. A minimum of 30 minutes podcast that we do just for you. And I don't mean just for the top tier people. Okay. I mean you as in you.
Just you.
Like nobody else in the world. Like you're going to get a PM or a DM or whatever.
And it's just us talking.
And there's a link for your podcast that's just for you.
Is it about their topic or is it the topic of our choice?
If they want.
Yeah.
Or it may just be us,
just us.
If they do have a request for their personal podcast of things for us to talk about or questions for us to answer, of course we will. If not, we'll just do what we do, and it'll be just for them instead of the rest of the world.
Yes.
I think that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think we're going to get so many that we won't have time to,
Oh, no. We can knock, yeah. We can do
we got 15 custom podcasts to do today. if it gets to that point,
if it comes to that, then, yeah.
That's a good problem
to have. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But that's why I said a minimum of 30 minutes. Like, we're not going to get on there and say, hey, here's your custom podcast. Thanks. Good night. We're going to do a real podcast. Just for you. Just for you. You.
We're planning to brew again soon. And I want to videotape this brew session because it's going to be it's going to be a doozy.
Did you say 15, 20 gallons?
It's a 15-gallon batch.
Have we done a 15-gallon
No, we've
batch?
never done a 15-gallon batch.
Neato. Well, we've got the stuff to do it now.
Yeah, it's going to be 33.75 pounds of grain. So 34 pounds of grain is going in this batch of beer.
Go ahead. I was just reading.
Like
I never get text messages till we sit down.
Like podcast. The strike water, the strike. You know, the strike is the first grain, the first batch of water we dump on the grains. That's 12 gallons.
Yeah.
12 gallons.
That's gonna be. We need all hands on deck for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Kel out here and get the whole crew.
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be fun though.
And
we're gonna have a lot of beer.
Yeah.
And people like the stouts, man. People that don't drink beer drink our stouts.
I got a surprise for
People
it.
that don't drink our stouts.
I got a surprise for it, but I'm gonna leave that a secret.
Okay.
Yeah. A secret. So.
Oh, here's an interesting tidbit I came across today, so I have to put it in the notes. You know Chuck Dixon, Real Pop Culture alum. That's where the bell rang. He's been on here twice. Comic book legend, the daddy of the character Bane in DC Comics, or the co-daddy. Him and the artist both created him together. He has his own YouTube show now.
Oh, sweet.
And it's just kind of a Q&A type thing where he takes your questions and answers them and talks about, elaborates on stuff. I listened to an episode today. It's really good. So I thought that was neat. One thing and this is still, even though it's been over a month, almost two, this is still a continuation of the 150th. Because the thing, do you not remember that Cobra Kai thing that me and you did that was hilarious?
Yeah. I actually haven't listened to it yet.
It hasn't come out yet.
Oh, is that not?
I've got it edited and ready to drop in.
Oh, okay. That's why I haven't listened to it.
Yeah. And another thing we were supposed to do, if you listen to episode 150, it started out I found a list of the top movies of 2020.
Okay.
Because it was like, January and, recapping the year. And we hated the list. We're like, this list sucks. And I was like, well, let's just make our own list.
Just make go.
Well, then we went to do that, and it was like, what movies came out?
No movies came out.
Like, I had two movies in my list. I had Wonder Woman and that Greyhound movie that Tom Hanks did. You should totally watch, by the way.
Okay.
I think it's on Amazon Prime. He's
right.
a battleship boat captain.
Yes, I want to see that.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right.
And I know you're into stuff like that. But I got to two, and I was like, nothing came out in 2020 because of the pandemic.
Right.
So what I did is I found a list of movies that were supposed to come out in 2020 that are now going to come out in 2021. I've actually got two of them pulled up. I like this list, but it doesn't have when they were supposed to come.
Ah, okay. I know I've seen...
But this one does have both.
I've seen Morbius. I'm excited about Morbius.
Well, let's start at the top. We don't have to name all these, like just the ones that are like relevant to the podcast. You know what I mean? Like Annabellum. We talk about horror stuff on here a lot. It was supposed to come out April 24th, 2020. Then they moved it to August 2020. Then September 2020 on demand. So is it out?
It should be.
Oh, this list is like a month old, so
Okay.
some of these are already out. I don't care about that one.
Artemis Fowl is a good series of books. I never read any of them. They're targeted toward teens.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
The next 4 Avatar movies will debut every other December, beginning December 16th, 2022, with Avatar 2 delayed 1 year from December 17th, 2021.
Okay.
The Batman moved from June 25th to October 1st, 2021, then March 2022.
Ooh, Black Adam.
Out July 29th, 20 after being moved off the schedule from December 2021. So we would have got it this year.
Black Widow.
Black Widow, of course, it's about to premiere on Disney Plus now, but it was going to come out originally in May 2020. Bob's Burgers, they're doing a movie for that. The new Candyman remake.
Is that a remake from the old one?
What?
Candyman.
Yeah. It was going to come out in June 2020. Now it's going to be August 27, 2021. So this summer.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Wow, they're going back for another bite off that apple.
I mean, hey, if that apple still tastes good,
does it?
Yeah, why not? I had no problem.
This will be the third one, right?
I had no problem with any of those movies. I mean, yes, they're kind of,
Did I see the second one?
But they're all good. They're all jumpy.
I get confused because Annabelle was a spinoff of that, right?
Right.
Okay. Moved from September 11th, 2020 to June 4th, 2021.
That'd be nice.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, I like to see that. No, I'm not doing Doctor Strange. I'm not dressing up. I'm sorry.
You could do it.
I'm just going to say that right.
It would be awesome. I think I've got a new one that I think I'm going to try. And I'll show you the picture.
Zod from Superman 2.
Me?
Me.
Or you?
Me.
Oh, yeah, you can pull that off.
Zod from Superman 2.
You know the God of War guy? Now that my head's shaved?
Oh, yeah.
I can do that. He's got a big old beard, bald head.
I would like to see John dress up so it's some kind of cosplay. John can do something crazy.
But Doctor Strange was going to be May 7th, 2021. Now it's going to be March 25th, 2022. Dungeons and Dragons. Moved from November 2021 to May 2022.
I'm just as excited about this one as I am Dungeons and Dragons.
Dune?
Just so you know.
It would have come out last year, but now it's going to be October 2021.
Did you watch the old Dune?
Oh, yeah. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
The Eternals.
Remember when we interviewed Ari Salvatore?
It was going to come out in 2020, but now it's going to be November 21.
Salvatore referenced Dune when we interviewed him. So he's a fan. The Flash. Here comes somebody.
Yeah, they didn't even started it yet. It wasn't even going to come out till July 1st, 2022. Now it's going to be November 2022. I thought this list was just ones that were supposed to come out in 2020 and didn't, but whatever.
The Forever Purge?
Another Purge movie? Wow.
Yeah.
How many is that going to be for that?
I have no idea. I think they had a series or something.
Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, me too.
They moved it from November to June 2021. Godzilla vs. King Kong, which we're supposed to watch tonight. Actually.
I'm watching it. Oh, yeah. I'm watching it.
It was going to be... They came out like day before yesterday, but they moved it from... It was supposed to come out... Oh, here we go.
November.
It was going to be November 2020. So it would have came out last year if it wasn't for the pandemic. Hey, I mentioned Greyhound. There it is.
Yeah, it is.
Halloween Kills moved from 2020 to October 2021, so it moved a year. Halloween Ends moved from October 2021 to October 20. Oh, so they're going each October release one. So
Okay.
one this year
That's
and one
cool.
next year. That's cool. They should do movie franchises a year apart.
Oh, my, yeah. I mean, it used to
Like,
be.
you got a franchise you're going to release movies in regularly, you should do it once a year.
I remember when a movie came out back in the day. When a movie came out, it was 3 years later when the sequel came out. And you knew there was going to be a sequel. There's always a sequel. But it was always 2.5, 3 years later, something like that.
Well, with a title like Halloween Ends, I feel like
Yeah.
we're not going to see Michael Myers for a long time.
No.
The only April Fool's thing I saw today, which as we record this is April the 1st, 2021, approximately 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, we're Central.
Central.
Standard Time.
Central.
I deal with a lot of people at work that are Eastern.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the only April Fool's thing I saw was a Michael Myers versus Jason advertisement that they were fixing to start filming that, and I was like,
Man.
nah, you ain't got me on that. Jurassic World dominate. No, I thought
Dominion.
I thought it said Domination.
Dominion.
One of my favorite death metal albums is Morbid Angel's Domination. Oh man, it's not gonna be out till next year. It was gonna be June this year. Now it'll be June next year. Trying to Matrix 4. Yeah,
We jumped on that quick. Yeah, I didn't know about that. No.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be next year. Now it's gonna be 2022. Wait, moved from May 2021
to April 1st, 2020.
April, then December 2022.
So they just Minecraft. That's interesting.
Is that going to be like an animated film?
I have no idea.
Is people going to be in it or what?
Or just going to be people making stuff out of blocks.
Mission Impossible 7
and 8.
Wow. And there you go. You were talking about Morbius.
I'm excited about that.
Man. It's coming January 2022.
And,
it would have been here like now.
And that's Jared Leto, right?
Yeah.
Dan, he fits that. I read a lot of Morbius comic books.
Really?
Yeah.
He was like a vampire.
He was a vampire, and he was in there with the Midnight Suns from. Midnight Suns was Morbius. I don't know if they're all in there, but they were all connected somehow. It was Morbius and Ghost Rider and Cable, I believe, was all in there, and somebody else was all in there with Morbius. So it's interesting that they picked Morbius to do.
Is he like an anti-hero or a bad guy?
Yeah, kind of like Ghost Rider.
Oh, nice. That's my chair. That wasn't drink.
But yeah, if you're familiar with the comic books, hey, he's gonna do. Jared Leto's a good guy, good pick for that.
It mentions the New Mutants in this list. Of course, it's out now, but it came out late due to the pandemic. No Time to Die. Is that James Bond?
I have no idea. Sounds like one.
I think that's the new James Bond flick.
Cool.
It's going to be out April 2nd, 2021. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.
Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
Let's do some fact checking on that.
Let's do it. Fact checking.
Because if that comes out tomorrow, dude, I need to find out where they're...
Yes.
See if it shows where it's streaming. I bet this will be Daniel Craig's last one.
No Time to Die. It's a new James Bond with Daniel Craig and Rami Malek, the guy from the Queen movie.
What streaming service is handling it? I mean, I know theaters are open. Or at least, I don't know how they're doing the theaters. Is it like 25% capacity? Something like that?
I have no idea.
They opened up the theaters in Tupelo a while ago, from what I heard.
I'm not sure. I'm not getting a clear-cut answer.
How to watch No Time to Die. Watch No Time to Die, Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah.
Well, let's just do this. 007.com. I'm sure they'll tell us the truth.
Probably not. They probably give some kind of spot answer or something.
Well, this is October 8th, 2021. So that list was wrong. Or they changed it.
It might have been changed.
I'm glad we looked that up because everybody had been emailing us like, man, I was excited. And I went to go watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is the Freddie Mercury guy. I wonder if he's the bad guy.
Probably.
It does not say where to watch it. It says that on the poster, it says in cinemas.
Maybe it's coming out to movies. Maybe go to the movies and watch it.
I mean, October. That's a ways off. So,
how do you feel about Daniel Craig as James Bond?
I like him.
I like him too.
I do. I mean, 007's a lot like Batman.
Yes.
It's your Batman is when you were the age.
I think it's more
that
like
was your Batman.
He's not. It's more like Doctor Who.
Because
More like
my James Bond is Roger Moore. Because when I started watching James Bond, now I'm sure our parents' James Bond is
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, of course.
Mine's Roger Moore. I like Roger Moore. I actually like Timothy Dalton after the fact. I didn't like him when he first got in there, but after watching the movies,
there was two that he was in.
Yeah,
one was horrible and one was okay.
But
I can't remember which was which.
But if I had it, Pierce Brosnan was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I was good with Pierce Brosnan's all of them.
Yeah, I was good with that. Yeah,
Timothy Dalton's probably the only one I just didn't
like,
for.
But it's my least favorite. But I would probably Roger Moore. I always when you say James Bond, I always think of Roger Moore. But if I had to put a favorite on it, I would probably pick Pierce Brosnan. Do we just have a podcast about James Bond?
I could do a James Bond podcast. I was on the Idris Elba train about because there was like a big. Well, Daniel Craig said he made a statement after the last one to make it sound like he's not going to do another one. Of course, obviously he has done one more, but all that chatter started talking. Everybody was like, "Oh, Idris Elba, get him." I was like, I would be good with that.
Oh, yeah. Big time. I think the next one's going to be a woman.
Think it'd be a girl?
Yeah. Because Doctor Who's a woman.
Jodie Whittaker, she's not anymore. Well, I mean, they may get another female, but she's about to...
She's done?
I think either she just finished her last season or this next one will
How many seasons she do?
2.
2 seasons?
So
That's
far.
it?
Doctor Who's release schedule has been weird lately.
Typically the par for just a couple of seasons on them?
No. It's usually
so it's
more.
pretty quick turnaround?
Pretty quick. Well, Eccleston only did 1. But that was his plan all along, was to help get the series back going again.
Got you.
And then he passed the torch to Tennant, and Tennant did a few seasons. The Whovians will kill me for not knowing exactly, but he did more than 2, I'm wanting to say.
I wasn't big into Doctor Who. I know who he is.
I think you probably would be if you let yourself.
Yeah.
It's hard not to like it, but you gotta.
Yeah.
Once you acquire that taste, you're a Whovian for life. This last season just wasn't, and it wasn't her. I liked Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. The writing just wasn't as strong as what I'm used to. They changed everything. They changed the writers. They changed the companions. They changed the Doctor.
Oh.
It was just, it's like a whole different, it's almost like a Doctor Who spinoff is what it felt like, in a way. They used to try to slowly wean you into the change. And this time it was more like a big Band-Aid ripping off.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. I don't know. There was there's always some good episodes every season, but there's some seasons it's just like, oh my god, it's bam, 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 like every episode's like killer. You're like, you ever see the show where like every episode was a season finale?
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, there's been several seasons of Doctor Who like that. Anyway, what were we talking about? Are we done with this list?
We're talking about everything. Shazam 2, Spider-Man No Way Home. I want to see Spider-Man.
Now, Shazam 2 is different than Black Adam, right?
Yeah.
Damn, it's moved to 2023.
Damn. We ain't watching that for a while.
We'll wait for that for a minute. Spider-Man No Way Home. It's been pushed from July to December 2021. I'll be out right before Christmas. Star Wars. The next trio of Star Wars movies will premiere around Christmas every other year beginning December 22nd.
Awesome.
2023. I have no idea what they're going to do. God, man, I've heard so much about Thor Love and Thunder for it to not be coming out until May 6, 2022.
Tomb Raider 2?
TBD. I think we're getting to the TBD part of the list.
Top Gun Maverick. I want to see that.
That's coming out this summer, July 2021. It would have been out in 2020 if it hadn't been for this damn virus.
Indiana Jones movie.
Coming out in 2022. Man, Harrison Ford's in his 70s. They better hurry.
Probably late 70s.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Awesome.
It would have already been out. But it's going to be
I
September
wanna see
24th,
that.
2021.
That's going to be good.
Of course, Wonder Woman, 1984. We've already seen it, but it was originally going to come out June 5th, 2020, and it got delayed until December the 25th, as we all know. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
It's good.
I liked it.
I liked it. Man, Gal Gadot she could be in a movie and put the suit on and just kind of walk around, and I'd be like, man,
Maybe she should be James Bond.
I wouldn't hate it. Or what about that lady that plays Agent Carter in Captain America? Is that her name?
Well, she's Canadian or something, I think. So I think they have to be British.
Do they have to be?
Probably.
Well, I mean, they have to be British in the movie.
I think they would have to be British.
You would have to
or
act
there would be
British.
an uprising.
Oh, it's that kind of
Britain.
thing.
Yeah. There would be some, how dare you cast an American?
What character is there that has to be American?
Oh, we don't count. You can just do whatever.
Well, I mean, like, what character, if you didn't cast an American in, would there be an uprising?
Oh.
Because most of our actors are English.
That's interesting. It had to be some kind of a remake of some kind of a Western where Clint Eastwood or John Wayne played the starring role.
I mean, like, if you did they did do a Doctor Who that wasn't British. He was Scottish.
Oh,
And they were okay with it. But I don't think you could, like, if you recast Doctor Who and it's a dude from Alabama,
I don't think you would.
they would raise
Hey
it.
man, let me go get that. Let me go
Look
get
at
that
TARDIS.
Let me go get that TARDIS. That TARDIS.
Shit. I don't think that would work. There would be a riot.
Well, I mean, they have a few shows that have that went through the sands of time and lasted for a while, and they want to keep it true to themselves. I don't blame them. I would want the same thing.
Did you ever watch Community?
No.
I think you would like it. It's hilarious. But in that show, there's a.
You didn't think about that for the
There's
podcast, did you?
I know. I usually turn it off, but I haven't done a podcast in a long time. So, there's two characters. They kind of geek out over a lot of stuff, and they're real big into Doctor Who, but they can't call him Doctor Who on the show because of, I guess, copyright reasons. So they have to call him Inspector Spacetime. And there was one whole episode where they were outraged because they did an American version of Inspector Spacetime.
Oh.
But could you imagine that? Like, if they Americanized Doctor Who? Like, there's a lot of stuff that comes out in the UK that they do an American version of. The Office.
The Office.
What was that other one? Shameless. There's a British Shameless.
It's Shameless, yeah.
Which we're on season 11, the final season right now.
I haven't watched season 10 yet.
I know season 11 is on Showtime.
And it's the last one.
Yeah.
No more.
There's like 2 more episodes left. And I think I have a prediction that's going to happen.
But don't tell me because I'm behind.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a prediction.
Never.
I could be wrong. It's pure speculation on my part. So, yeah, that's the end of that list. Movies that could have came out, but didn't. On time. And, man, it's weird because it's affecting everything. It didn't just affect what happened in 2020. It's affecting what's happening in, like, 2022 and 3. As far as,
pushing everything back.
Because everything gets pushed back, it affects everything that... I mean, where does it stop? I mean, is it even pushing back stuff that was coming out in 2026? Where does it end? And how do you catch up unless you just start releasing shit quicker?
Yeah.
Which I'm good with. Let's do that.
Me too.
I'll be honest with you, the King Kong thing snuck up on me.
I didn't even know it was coming out.
I knew it was coming out, but I didn't know when.
I didn't know. I was just saying it was coming out
tomorrow, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, I'm watching it. And I was going to watch it last night, but I just got tired, so I was like, I'm watching it. I got to stay up tonight anyway. I got to work Friday, so.
Yeah, so the next podcast we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
I may make some notes, mental or otherwise.
Yeah.
I got a prediction
I forgot it was Easter this weekend.
Well, I had a prediction, and they've kind of ruined it by other people have noticed it too.
Yeah.
So now I don't feel like it's mine. Because a lot of people think it now. But I think there's going to be a I'll put it to you this way, because it's a potential spoiler if I'm right. I think there's going to be a third party involved. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was.
And I'll tell you what I mean next podcast after I've seen it. And then I'll tell you if I was right or not.
I was at work Monday, and Monday or Tuesday, they told me to say, hey, we need a time card for Saturday. I forgot, it was off for Sunday for Easter. But I'm
off tomorrow.
I forgot they shut Cooper down for Saturday, so I'm off. I work Friday night, and then I'm off. So I don't work Saturday or Sunday this week.
You mean you work tomorrow night?
I work tomorrow night.
And then you're done?
Then I'm done.
I got to get up and go to church at 8 a.m. No, like be there at 8 a.m.
Yeah, that's
my parents go to the early service.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, I'm going to be eating CBD gummies at about 8 p.m. Trying to get some sleep.
Yeah.
But then after I go have lunch and stuff with them, then I'm free the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And, that'll be Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be Sunday.
So, yeah, Saturday night. I'll have
to eat your gummies, yeah. You have to go to bed early Saturday.
You want to brew this weekend?
We're
going to brew Saturday. It's not going to rain.
It's probably Sunday.
Okay.
A little resurrection stout going
on. Well,
what I probably...
I mean, I'll be done with all my stuff pretty early.
Well, yeah.
And you know I'll be awake.
You're right. What I'll probably do is we'll
talk about that later.
This is a tentative plan, so it's tentative because I don't know. So we'll talk about that afterwards.
Well, let's wrap this up and play that thing we did like 4 months ago. I forgot how funny it was. We had been to. Do you remember we'd been to Gemstone? Mm-hmm. And we had a few cocktails. We came back here. The party was continuing.
Yeah.
We got to talk about Cobra Kai because you had just finished season 3.
Yeah, something.
And towards the end of the interview, we just started talking about like Mickey Mouse ice cream bars. Like it just went off the rails.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Like sometimes we go off the rails, it ain't funny because we're just being silly.
Yeah.
But I was laughing my ass off because it was long enough to where I forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like I was listening to a new podcast.
New podcast. Yeah. Let's do that.
I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
You got to play this guitar for me too.
Oh, definitely. All right. Well, here's that. I don't guess I should have to call spoiler warnings because season 3's been out
for a while.
When did we record?
I don't know. We drank it right. We drank.
The season 3 had just ended.
And I brought Coors Banquet over for that, didn't I?
Yeah, we drank Coors Banquet like Johnny.
And then a Cobra Kai. I got a Cobra Kai shirt. It's awesome.
Because it's 3/4 sleeves.
It's 3/4 sleeves. Did we talk about that already?
I think we talked about that on there. I'm pretty sure we did. So I don't want to repeat a bunch of stuff. But anyway, I don't guess we'll do an outro. We'll just play that and that'll be the end of the podcast.
Just play that. You gotta give Pig a bath.
I gotta go take a bath?
You gotta give Pig a bath.
Oh yeah, I do have to do that tonight.
Yes.
I thought about making a Twitter account called Stupid Shit My Dogs Ate. And just tweet stupid shit he's ate,
Yeah.
most of which is not even food. But we've got to where on Monday nights we do hot wings a lot. So Barry brought over his fryer because I don't have a fryer. I don't fry stuff. Or I try not to. And of course the bar's small and the fryer was sitting there and we were trying to do food and stuff and Alicia was like, "Hey, get that thing out of the way. It's all up in my way." I was like, "Well, I don't even know where to sit it." She's like, "Well, just sit on the floor for now." And I was like, "Well, it's fine. It's got like a big metal lid on it."
Right.
So I was like, it'll be all right. It's got a lid on it. I'll just sit on the floor for now, out of the way. Well, last night we were out here watching, I don't know, what were we watching? We watched an episode of Shameless and then we're listening to music. Anyway, we had the lights out because, we got the mood lights and stuff in here. And we go to bed and I hear clop, 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 clop. Like the sound of like hard lapping of liquid. I turned the light on and Pig has done flipped the lid off of this thing and drank. I don't know how much he drank before we caught him. Of course the grease is cooled off because he was sitting on the floor for days. I don't know how much of it he drank, but on the way home from work today, I had to go rent an industrial carpet shampooer. Yeah.
Hey, I cooked
And so he's outside right now, and I have to give him a bath before he's allowed back in the house.
I cooked some Scotch eggs in there.
You need to talk about that.
You talk about that.
Well, you've said, I've heard you talk about Scotch eggs, and my dumb ass was like, "Oh, do you like put like some Scotch on them?" Like I was thinking like the drink Scotch had something to do with it, because they do make Jaeger eggs. They pickle them in Jägermeister or something like that. Clint talks about those.
It's a soft boiled egg,
very softly boiled,
wrapped in sausage, breakfast sausage, and then you put an egg wash, flour, egg wash, panko breadcrumbs, and deep fry it.
Now, what's the difference between what's panko?
Panko is just really crispy, crunchy bits.
Oh, okay. So it's not your typical breadcrumbs.
It's not your typical breadcrumbs.
I thought you got the crispiness from being fried.
No, but the panko are really, really crispy bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, they were good.
But yeah, you liked them a lot.
And I got to order some of that truffle hot sauce.
That truffle hot sauce. Truff hot sauce it's expensive. It's high as a cat's back, as the rednecks want to say, but it is
higher than the grocery bill.
It's higher than the grocery bill. It is an amazing hot sauce. It is so good.
I don't mind paying a little extra for the good stuff.
And you use it sparingly. It's not like Tabasco where you put like 57 shakes on something or crystals or whatever. You use it sparingly.
A little goes a long way.
It's kind of like I got monkey shoulder at the house. I'll get off work in the morning. I'll do me a half a dram of monkey shoulder. But on Friday when I'm off and I've been off on day shift, that's when I break out the Macallan. It's the same thing. It's a Macallan-esque hot sauce.
It's the Macallan of hot sauce.
It's the Macallan of hot sauces. Yeah, it's a good hot sauce. You just don't throw this on your scrambled eggs in the morning.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't waste it on. Yeah, but on a Scotch egg, definitely.
Yeah, you want to put it on something that's worthy of the hot sauce.
The thing I like about
it's made with real truffles. I mean, it's not like a truffle artificial flavor.
Extract.
It's got truffles in the hot sauce. You taste them. They're prominent, and it's really, really good.
And the thing I like about the Scotch egg is, I mean, you could eat it any time of day. It could be breakfast. You could eat it as an appetizer like we did. You could have it for supper, breakfast, brunch. It doesn't matter.
Took one to work next day.
I did too.
And oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah, I didn't want to put it in the microwave because I was scared it might mess it up.
It's fine. You
so I put it in the toaster oven.
You show it to people. It's like, ooh, look what I got. Ooh, look what I got.
Yeah, I told somebody how to make it, but I messed it up because I forgot about the rolling it in flour.
Yeah.
I missed that stuff.
Fine. But, they Google Scotch eggs.
I don't know if you'd miss it if you didn't put the flour. No. Did you put a lot? I didn't watch you the whole time.
It's just an extra binder. It helps build it up. All right. You got to hit pause. I got to pee.
Well, we're done anyway. Check out this other part. Hey, and even though, like I said, we kind of messed up on our timeline, thanks for listening to the last 150 episodes. This kind of concludes the 150th celebration. It kind of spilled over into this one, and
we're gonna COVID kind of. Yeah, you ain't beeped anything yet, right?
No.
COVID f***ed us up, so
yeah.
So we're gonna fix it eventually. So
we got so much stuff coming up now. Well, we got the Metallica cast that's going to be coming out in just a few days. We got that Patreon exclusive that's coming out real shortly. We're going to make it up in content.
We just went through a whole list of stuff that's got postponed, whole movies. Well, we're no different. So we got postponed because of that. So we had something planned for our 150th that was big, but COVID kind of
threw
a curveball on that.
What do you call them? A real pop con?
One
of our little appearances.
That was that we got to do. We want to do one of those. We have some stuff in that we've been planning for that we just couldn't do because of the restrictions because of the pandemic.
Yeah, and the Killjoy band is slowly but surely booking again. So if you know of any venues out there that are opening back up, whether it be in partial capacity or socially distanced or however, and you need a band to come play, we're looking for gigs, literally. So I guess I'll go ahead and this will be like kind of a pre-outro because I'm not going to record anymore after this next segment.
Right.
So thanks for listening to episode 151 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting live on High Top, the first and only We've been broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Killjoy headquarters at the Killjoy Ranch. Love you, bye.
Bye.
All right, before we get to the... let me turn this other thing down. I can still hear myself. If I hear myself, that's not good. I want everybody else to hear me, but I don't want to hear me. I'm almost halfway through Ready Player 2, the audiobook. You've already finished it.
I finished it.
I've enjoyed it so far. Spoiler-free review. What did you think about it?
I liked it. I liked the book. It was a good sequel.
It's actually better than I thought it would be.
Better than I thought it would be. A lot of people.
What else can they do? And I was like, oh, I didn't think about that.
I didn't even. That's where I was at. I was like, I'm listening to this because the first one was so good, and I want to see where they go. Now, is it aliens? No,
Yeah.
it's not aliens. But I don't know if anybody gets that right. Surely they do. If they're listening to this podcast, they understand what I'm saying. Right?
Right. It's not alien. It's
not aliens. Aliens is part 2, right?
Yep.
That was
They
better.
put an S on it.
That was better than the first one.
Yes, it was.
So it's not that.
But the first one was good.
Oh, absolutely. But Ready Player One had that impact that you wasn't expecting. So it was like the surprise factor that was like amazing. So you was expecting that. If you went into the second book expecting that, you're going to be disappointed because it's kind of different.
It's very different. In fact, you kind of had the happily ever after ending in Ready Player One, and that's not a spoiler because that thing's been out
a long time.
I mean, even the movie's been out a while now.
Right, so
the book was out 10 years before the movie.
Right.
But you never thought about, because they won the contest, but you never thought about the burden of
winning the contest,
having billions of dollars and being the head of this multi-billion-dollar corporation and the stress and what might come after. You just think, oh, they won, everything's great. Like at the end of Star Wars, A New Hope, when they all get their medals, like everything's fine now.
Everything's fine now. Everything's good.
Everything's
the
good
world is
forever.
fixed.
But that's not always the case.
No, it's not.
Sometimes
no,
you have to deal with the aftermath of that.
The
backlash, if you will.
The backlash of so far,
the side effects,
non-spoilery.
Yeah.
It all makes sense of what they're going through.
Yeah,
but
it does.
It's a good book.
Well, from what I've heard so far.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
They didn't go in a way that I predicted. It's good. I like being wrong, even though here lately I'm on a pretty good streak about predicting things. I've already done the Mandalorian episode where I called it to great detail.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you finished Mandalorian.
I finished
right?
now, so we can. If we want to talk about it, we can.
Oh, I called it. I didn't just call it. I wrote the episode.
Did you write the episode?
Kind of. Well, I have this thing I say. You haven't listened to the last episode.
Mm-mm.
So spoilers for Mandalorian, but if you've listened to the last episode, you know it's already been spoiled.
Earmuffs.
I have this quote, hashtag it had to be Luke. It had to be Luke.
Okay.
It had to be. Who else?
Oh, well, that's the only
Who you
person.
got?
There was the only person available.
It had to be Luke. And I love how it's so full circle if you really think about the hierarchy of the Jedi Order. You're a Padawan learner, which is what Anakin was to Qui-Gon Jinn. I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi was to Qui-Gon Jinn. Anakin was to Obi-Wan, and Luke was to Yoda. Then you become a Jedi Knight.
Right.
Right? Which is what Luke was in most of what we saw, especially in Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
But then you become a Jedi Master. Which is what Luke is now, and Yoda was his master when he was a Padawan. Now he's got a little baby Yoda.
So
that's his. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's perfectly packaged.
The main thing I took away from The Mandalorian was they finally figured out a way to make Rosario Dawson hotter.
Yeah, how's that possible?
How is that even possible?
We talked about that on the last podcast too. Like every role she plays, no matter how different it is, she's just always super hot.
Yeah. And she's not young. She's like my age, right?
I mean, she's not old, but like,
Oh yeah, she's not
for an actress. You know, like usually their prime is when they're young. But she's outlived that.
She's
with her
close.
hotness.
She's looking at 50. I
Yeah.
mean, and not soon, but not too far away.
Yeah. So, with ample spoiler warnings, we're fixing to spoil the shit out of the Karate Kid Part 1. Wait, no?
Yeah.
Cobra Kai Season 3.
Cobra Kai Season 3. Cobra Season 1. I mean, everybody knows Crane Kick, he won. It's spoiled. Spoiler alert. Daniel-san won the
I think it was a chicken broth kick, actually.
Daniel-san won the tournament. With an illegal kick.
And I learned something today. Well, he says that it's not illegal anything above the waist. So I'm like, well, if he gouges your eye out, is that
I
legal?
don't know. It's illegal kick.
Anything above the waist?
Anything above the waist.
But I learned something today. I did not know Coors Original was called Banquet. I never even I never noticed it. But it says it.
Since we
It says it on the can.
we might as well go ahead and make.
And since we're doing a Cobra Kai podcast, we have Johnny Lawrence's beer of choice right here, the Coors Banquet. So everybody that drinks, that's listening to this, has to drink twice.
Yeah.
Because me and Anthony both opened a beer. So you're being double teamed. I haven't had one of these. Oh, you want to take a picture? Let me sit mine down there. There you go. Get a good one. The last time I had one of these was when Clint was drinking them. He calls them bread in a bottle.
I don't even know if
But I just called them Coors Original. I never noticed that there was
honestly cannot ever remember if I ever drank one of these or not.
Well, here we go.
I don't hate it.
That's not bad.
It tastes PBR-ish.
That's all Johnny Lawrence will drink is a Banquet. And we were talking about this earlier at the Gemstone. Bud Light has Budweiser. Mm-hmm. That's the non-light version. Right. Miller Light has Miller, which you don't see much of that anymore. And Coors Light is the more popular one, but there is what I just called Coors, but it's actually called Coors Banquet. And on the show, Johnny just says, "Give me a banquet."
Right.
Let's look up why they call them banquets.
I was just looking up the Miller.
Well, they called them Miller Reds for a while because the regular Miller came in a red can.
Miller Red was a different beer altogether. There was a Miller Red, and they came out in the 90s.
But there was a Miller beer that was just the not light of Miller Lite, but it came in a red can.
Then they had Miller High Life, too.
Yeah, but that's a different beer
It's
also.
a different beer also.
And so, you know what I really like that's hard to find is Miller High Life Light.
Miller High Life Light.
Yeah.
The champagne of beers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my dad drank. Miller High Life Ponies.
8 ounce?
Yeah, he drank the Ponies.
I'm going to give you the floor and let you talk about Season 3.
The Cobra Kai?
Spoiler alerts. This is a... Let me give the ample spoiler warning. We are going to spoil the shit out of Cobra Kai. So run for your life if you haven't seen it or you care about things like that. So go ahead.
I liked it. I mean, it's some of the stuff I don't like about it is well, that's toward the end of it. That when Hawk flipped allegiance, that was something like I could see that coming. That was kind of, to me, he's done too much to come back.
Yeah.
To me. But as far as, I see where they're going with it. I liked it. I like the idea that he didn't do this in the other ones, like Part 2. Like he learned a new move. You know, that was the whole thing. Every Karate Kid movie, he learned a new move.
Yeah.
He learned. There was some other Miyagi-Do secret that he figured out, and
he got a new finisher.
He got a new finishing move in this one, so I thought that was kind of cool.
You're talking about Daniel.
Daniel-san.
Yeah.
Daniel-san. I liked how they went into the...
and the way he discovered that new move, like, dude, they're bringing back everybody.
Everybody.
But they're not doing it in a way to where you're like, it's just fan service. Because they're also
It's
introducing a shitload of new characters.
It's organically done. It's done well, and
they're introducing a shitload of new characters for you to like and hate, as well as all the old characters in a tasteful way.
I hope they bring back Hilary Swank. Remember the Karate Kid where Miss Miyagi had to go train the old war buddy's granddaughter or whatever?
That was like part 4.
Like
the new Karate Kid.
Part 475 or something.
Well, that was the last one, part 4.
How did you go from stand to crouching tiger in 2 seconds? Then she jumped on top of the car.
I don't have much recollection of part 4. I do remember part 1 through 3 pretty well, and I predict strongly that the bad guy from Karate Kid 3 is going to be in season 4.
That would be interesting.
I
thought about that. That would be pretty good.
But he's like, of course, what's her name? Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth Shue.
She's pretty super famous
Oh,
now,
yeah.
and still came and did her thing. But that guy's gone on and done
Has he?
some big actions.
I have no idea who he is.
Hasn't he?
I ain't really looked into it.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
And then the other guy.
But they've got Netflix money, so they're like, I don't care. That one guy that did a cameo in Karate Kid 7, he wants $1 billion. Fine, get him. It'll be cool.
I think they said like in season 1 and 2, Ralph Macchio was making $100,000 an episode, $1 million an episode. I don't know. I think it was $100,000 an episode.
There's a big zero.
There's a big difference.
That zero between
I looked at it
100,000
today,
and
and
$1 million.
then I drank alcohol and forgot.
Yeah, we've been at the Gemstone tonight, drinking a few beverages, eating some good food.
$100,000 an episode.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, young Jamie.
I wonder what Johnny Lawrence is making. What's his name?
William Zabka.
Zabka.
I don't know what he makes an episode, but I think his net worth's like $2 million.
I like it that this isn't Daniel's story,
Right.
because the show is called Cobra Kai.
Right.
This is more Johnny's story now than Daniel, because Daniel's story was told in Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3.
Right. Exactly. I just know that I got a Cobra Kai shirt for Christmas, and now I got to get an Eagle Fang Karate shirt.
Eagle Fang Karate. Man, I love that, but at the same time, I'm glad they didn't
so
stick with that.
horrible.
It is. Eagles don't have fangs.
Eagles don't have fangs. Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, but it's cool.
But what do you think about them teaming up in season 3?
I think it's the
I think
best.
it was inevitable.
It had to do
This
that.
whole season like led up to that.
And they had to do that. It had to
Like when they had the fight at the chop shop,
right.
and they fought together. I'm like, this whole season
It's been built up
is
for them.
teasing them having to team up.
Right.
Like they've been enemies for the first 2 seasons. Now this season or at the end of it, they got to like figure out how to work together to bring down the bigger evil,
Yeah.
which is Cobra Kai.
I like how I knew it was going to be when Johnny Lawrence shaved his ratty beard off and cleaned up a little bit.
Like how many times can that guy hit rock bottom?
Oh my God! Sorry. I mean, he's gonna start smoking crack before season 4.
I love a good comeback, but that dude has a comeback in every other episode because he hits rock bottom again. But that makes you care for the character, though. You know.
Hey, say what you want about Johnny Lawrence, but he's still pulling the hot chicks.
Yeah. 2 of them at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was so shocked when I watched season 1. I was like, I can't believe this is good.
Did you shoot your whiskey? Are you done with it? Or did
I drank it.
You drank it? Oh, well, I just now finished mine.
Oh. Well, you got to think I did I didn't know this, but normally when you ask for 2 fingers of whiskey, it's just a dram.
Uh-huh.
But at Gemstone,
It's
if
a
you say
double.
2 fingers, they think that means I want a double.
Right.
Because I put the number 2
Right.
for my 2 fingers. So they gave me 4 fingers of whiskey, not counting the pinky.
Right.
So it was a good pour of
That's a good pour of the famous grouse.
the famous grouse. It wasn't bad. I mean, $30 a bottle. That's good
Yeah,
whiskey.
yeah.
I mean, it's good scotch.
That's what this Clyde May cost.
Really?
Clyde May, yeah.
And that's made in Alabama.
Clyde May, Alabama whiskey.
I would say Clyde May's better than the Famous Grouse.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather get that. We're drifting from Karate Kid to whiskey.
I think we're too buzzed.
Not only was I surprised that Cobra Kai was good,
Look at that spike.
I was like, how could this possibly be good? And I watched it. I was like, this is good.
I remember when you told
But
me.
not only am I surprised, but they keep upping the ante.
When you told me to watch it, the YouTube, the
YouTube Red.
the YouTube Red. I watched the first season, and then Netflix got it, and then I told.
I don't think Netflix got it till season 3.
No, season 2. We just watched it. They got it for season 2.
No. I think they did it on YouTube Red, but then now it's on Netflix. But now Netflix is doing Cobra Kai, was my understanding.
I know when I went to watch season 2, I watched it on Netflix.
Okay.
I don't know if it was already on YouTube Red previously.
That's what I thought.
But when I first watched the first 2 seasons, when I first watched the second season, it was on Netflix. And then...
Well, maybe they had taken it over by then.
Yeah. Because I seen it was on Netflix, and I told Lars, like, oh, yeah, I got to watch this. And Lars like, I am not watching this. I was like, no. You're going to watch it. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and watch season 1 over again. And we'll watch 4 or 5 episodes. If you don't like it, you can go to sleep, and then I'll just stop watching this, and I'll just pick up from season 2.
She liked it.
And she liked it. We had to watch the whole thing.
You can't help but like it. It's good.
And like we binged it that weekend, those 2 nights. We watched season 1 and 2, those 2 nights. So I watched season 1 twice, and then I watched season 2. And we blew through season 3 pretty fast too.
Yeah, I tried to not binge watch season 3, but
you can't help it.
I couldn't
It's
help
only
it.
30 minutes an episode.
Yeah, we did it in like 3 nights.
Yeah, it's hard. It's not hard. It's easy.
And I think the first night we watched most of them.
Yeah. Well, I didn't because we got home from the New Year's Eve thing, and we watched 3 episodes that night when we got home. And I don't think we watched many the next night, but we watched a few.
It's weird to compare Cobra Kai to the Star Wars universe, but one thing they have in common, Cobra Kai and The Mandalorian, is they do a great job of giving you the fan service stuff from the old, and also introducing new characters that you care about just as much.
The way I compared the way I drew a comparison to the Mandalorian was the A-Team. Remember the A-Team back in the day?
Oh,
they had a goal they had to set.
Yeah.
But along the way, they had to finish these goals along the way. Like, I'm traveling to here. Oh wait, I gotta do this little mission here first before I get on my way. And then the next step, I just gotta. It progressively goes forward, because the whole goal was to prove themselves innocent, but along the way they had to help people out. So,
even the most recent 3 Star Wars movies, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. I like those movies, especially the first and the third of the 3 that J.J. Abrams did. But it seems like they struggled with that ratio of, and what I call fan service is giving you the old stuff, but yet giving you new characters. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody loves R2-D2, but now you got BB-8. You know,
right.
Everybody loves Luke and Leia, but now you have Ben and Rey, and you have the new Snoke, Supreme Leader Snoke. It's like they give you new stuff and they give you old stuff, but even though I like those films, it seems like they struggled with the ratio. But it's like The Mandalorian and Cobra Kai, one thing they have in common is like, you can have it all. We're going to give you every character
there is
from the original thing and a bunch of new characters from this thing, and we're gonna put them all together, and you're gonna like them both. I wonder if there's ever been a karate tournament where a crane kick was actually used in real life. I would like to know that statistic on how that worked. But yeah, that cool new technique that he learned from the bad guy in part 2. That's a nod to like pressure points, which we've heard about. Like I used to watch old kung fu movies, and they used to do pressure points in those a lot. Like those kung fu movies where their mouth was moving one way and they were saying something else.
It was right in the middle of where we was both said. He was 23 years old when he made it. You said 22. I said 24. He was 23.
Why have you got your calculator?
Because
you had to calculate.
Well,
you looked up his birthday.
His birthday was in 61. The movie was made in 84.
Gotcha.
How else would I do that?
Google.
How old was he?
Google tells you everything.
Yeah. That's a whole lot to type, though.
They would still get it.
Just search it. How old was Ralph Macchio when Karate Kid Part 1 was made?
But if you start typing it, it will finish it for you, and it would show it up. It's like,
I already told you this 3 weeks ago.
Even though it's not even if you messed it up, it's like showing results for what you really were trying to say. Google's like a thin AI right now.
It is a thin AI, but it would still not tell me how to spell brewery, because I always spell it wrong, and it would always correct me when I spell homebrew.
Dude, autocorrect has taught me not to spell anymore when I write things.
I always spell everything out, and I don't abbreviate, and I never use that little suggestive thing, so I always spell it either way.
But like I type a lot on the computer, and I text a lot, and it has spell check, spell correct. But if I've got a pen in my hand and I'm writing on a piece of paper,
you can't do it.
I ain't got that little squiggly red line under my shit.
I pour some Banquet in the glass,
so I don't put enough E's under vacuum. No, vacuum's got like 12 U's.
It don't have any E's in it.
VACCUUMEE.
Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Hey, vacuum. It's just like a Icelandic pop band. Vacuum.
I was making out a list of things I needed to do the other day when I was still off work, and Alicia was going through there like correcting my spelling.
I added some stuff to that list.
I was like, hey, look, I'm not turning this in for a grade.
I gave you a grade.
But I didn't turn it in.
Man, but I gave you one.
It wasn't my dissertation. It was my to-do list.
My impression of the Coors Banquet, it's PBR-ish.
I get that, but it's good.
It's different than a PBR. You can tell the difference between a PBR, but if you had to compare it to something where somebody would know what it was,
I've drank a lot of Coors Light.
It's PBR.
I don't get the Coors Light out of the Coors.
No,
if that makes sense.
No, I like this better than Coors Light.
Like if I drink a Sam Adams Light, I can taste Sam Adams.
Yes. If you drink a Yuengling Light, you get.
I can taste Yuengling.
You can taste Yuengling.
Yeah, that's another good comparison. When I taste Coors Banquet, not really getting a lot of.
When
Coors
you drink
Light.
Bud Light, I know you don't like Bud Light. When you drink Bud Light, I can get the Budweiser.
You can?
Yes.
I don't like Bud Light at all. But if your only two options were Bud Light and Budweiser,
I'd get Budweiser.
I drink Budweiser.
Yeah. But the Coors Banquet, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's $4.69 a 6-pack for Skull Crushers.
It's a big beer. How much alcohol is in this?
Probably 4.2, if I had to guess. Or it's like...
This is 1 pint of beer. Exactly.
Man. And I love the way that the cans look like they still made in 1974.
They don't... It doesn't have it on here, the alcohol
It does
percentage.
not have it on here.
Is that normal? Is that legal?
It might be 5. I think I'm going to buzz off of it.
Dude, according to this, we should not get pregnant or operate heavy machinery.
Does a Toyota Tacoma is it heavy machinery? It don't have a snowplow on it.
Not really. I mean, it could. We could put one on there.
It's 5.
Is it 5% alcohol? That's heavier.
It's 5%.
Well, all right, Coors Banquet. Settle down now.
And PBR is 4.
With your sassy ass.
Just because I had to check, PBR is 4.8.
The more I drink this, the more I want to sweep the leg. Right?
Yeah. Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg, Johnny. It's only going to be 1 point.
Is there a problem with that?
Do you have a problem with that, Mr. Lawrence?
Do you have a problem with that, Mr. Lawrence? No, Sensei.
Dude, I love the shit they did with the backstory of Kreese.
The thing about Kreese is, Kreese looks good in that movie. He's 75 years old.
Is he?
75, 74.
How was Pat murdered when he passed away?
I don't know.
We gotta Google. We gotta Google a lot of shit tonight. But I like being accurate. And I know I said it's Pat Morita, not Pat Murta. What did I say?
He died in 2000.
I mispronounced his name. Either way.
He died in 2005.
Why did you type that in your calculator?
He was 73. That's how I do stuff. I pulled up Pat Morita and it told me what year he died and what year he was born.
And you used your calculator to get the difference?
Yes. How else would you do that?
I would say what...
I
would like type it out. Long
that's
form.
just crazy.
I wouldn't do math. I would just be like, "Hey, Google."
I didn't do math.
I'd be like, "Google, do the work for me."
I didn't do math. I
didn't do
math. I used a calculator.
That's mathing.
No, it's not. The
numbers.
Calculator's doing it.
You're doing
I
numbers
just put the numbers
with
in
your
there.
fingers.
If I didn't carry the one.
Well, you didn't sweep the leg. You carried the one and swept the leg. Okay, so Pat Morita was 73 when he died? Is that what you said?
I like how I can just type in John Kreese age and it tells me because nobody knows who John Kreese is. Actually, he's 74 years old.
And you said Pat Morita was 73?
73 when he died
When he passed?
in 2005.
So how old would he be now? Quite a bit older than
15 years older than that.
Wow.
So 15 would be 83 and 5. To be 88. I did math just then. I used my calculator.
I'll take your word for it. My microphone keeps drifting away from me. I guess I don't like my breath. This is my new microphone, by the way, that I got for Christmas from Cal-I. I've been enjoying it quite a bit.
I got a new microphone. I bought it myself, but I contributed.
They're going to have a hard time topping season finale, season 3.
I don't think they are. I think the next one's going to be
because Johnny fought.
I think it's going to be pretty badass.
Johnny actually fought Kreese.
And so did Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think the next one's going to be pretty good because the John Silver's going to be in it. The next one.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there. The guy from part 3.
I think so. Yeah, I mean they have to. They've done everything else.
Right.
And what was I gonna say? I'm causing myself editing woes.
Yeah, I think we're drunk.
I mean, we're buzzed. It's these damn banquets, man.
These damn banquets. Johnny Lawrence is a badass because he used to pound these things.
Yeah, all the time. And his student's mom.
No mercy. No mercy. I'm glad I only bought a 6-pack.
And we've only drank one.
Well, I ain't finished mine yet. I think it was more the whiskey before than the...
You think?
Probably.
What was that whiskey I drank at Jim Stone?
Famous Grouse. We already
Famous Grouse?
We've covered that.
Did we talk about that on here?
We talked about that.
Damn.
Damn it. Don't edit it out either. You repeat yourself.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah. We're getting old. That's what you do when you get old. You start telling the same story over and over again.
Not only that, but now I have a podcast, so I forget what I talk about on the podcast and what I've talked about not on the podcast. And it winds up I talk about it on the podcast 3 times.
I'm lost already.
You're confused.
I'm confused.
Well, because when we get on the podcast, we're just bullshitting.
Oh, yeah. That's
and
what
when we're not on the podcast, we're just bullshitting.
We would be talking about the exact same thing if we was recording or not.
Yes.
That's what's great about it.
Yeah, people should not pay us to do this because we would do it anyway.
Did they pay us?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, I love season 3. I was like, wow, how do they keep upping the ante? And, like, how can you have a lot of action with karate. Like they're making karate cool again.
Oh yeah,
Because MMA was like still the shit.
they're right. It's
But they're making it to where action
It's gonna be cheesy.
movie, TV shows. It's like you can use karate in it.
It's gonna be cheesy karate movies coming out again.
Dude, I love them old kung fu movies.
God, I love them all. Every one of them.
I went through a huge Bruce Lee phase.
I went through. I think everybody does.
I did. I bought every Bruce Lee movie
I think
on
everybody
VHS.
does.
Every one. Even the ones where it was like Game of Death 2 or 3, where he wasn't even in it because he'd already died.
He already died.
And they used somebody else.
Jackie Chan.
And they had like this Bruce Lee that was spelled Bruce L-I.
L-E-I, yeah.
It's like the great value. Bruce Lee.
It's a Wish. If you ordered Bruce Lee off Wish.
Yes. It was Wish.com Bruce Lee. But I still watch those. It's still Enter the Dragon. It was like Enter the...
Draconian.
Enter the Great Wyram.
The Wire. We're getting real nerdy for people now.
Hey, you know what I started watching again?
What?
The Dragon Slayer.
The Dragon Slayer.
The movie Dragon Slayer.
Like the old movie?
Yes.
Where it's got like a cheesy iguana walking over the houses and stuff.
Spoiler alert.
It's like an iguana going. That's the dragon. I love that movie though.
That's a good movie. It's on Amazon Prime, dude.
If you
There's a Dungeons and Dragons movie on Amazon
nah,
Prime.
that's not good. Is that the one with
The first Dungeons and Dragons movie is the only one that sucked.
Okay.
The second one and the third one was okay.
If you go back and watch the old Dragon Slayer, if it's the one I'm thinking about,
Yes.
you watch and it's like it's not like a known guy, the fighter. He's not like he just uses his common sense to fight, and he sneaks up to the lair and he grabs his old scales and makes a shield out of it. Is that the one?
The one I'm talking about is like at the beginning of the movie, they go summon this old ass wizard.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, come fight this dragon with us. And he's like, man, y'all ain't got no dragons in this bitch.
No dragons.
And they're like, look at these scales. And he's like, whoa.
Whoa, no.
And they're like, look at this fang. And they show him a dragon's fang. He's like, boy, this ain't no dragon's fang. This is a tooth. And they're like, well, but I'm saying there's a dragon there when you need to fight it. He's like, okay. And they come out and they're like, the people of the castle are like, you don't need to go with them until you do a test. He's like, I ain't doing no test. And he's like, all right, I'll do your test. And then he shows he's like still a badass wizard. Let me just do the whole movie like this.
All of it.
But you know what I'm talking about, Dragon Slayer.
Oh yeah,
It's the old cheesy
80s. Yeah,
it's like watching a D&D campaign unfold.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
with cheap 80s costumes,
horrible costumes,
not great acting, but still a good movie. And it's on Amazon Prime. Let's wrap it up.
While we're wrapping it up, we're having so much fun right now.
Okay, let's keep having fun. It ain't but 9 o'clock.
I was just gonna ask if you used your dice you got for Christmas yet.
I haven't played D&D.
You haven't played D&D at all?
Unfortunately.
Okay. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, it's hurtful conversation.
All right, let's wrap it up.
No, I really, really want to play D&D. And it sucks that I was off work for so long and didn't, but I mean,
so much going on.
Christmas got in the way.
Damn
Christmas.
Damn grown up shit.
Family stuff. Who needs family and Christmas when you got D&D?
Everybody says they wouldn't go back and do like high school over again, but I think like being in today's time, being a teenager, would be kind of awesome. I'm just saying.
I don't know, man.
But I would just play D&D shit. I would do what I would do if I had time now. Is what I would do. I wouldn't do teenager shit that teenagers are doing. I would do what I would do in the 80s. I would do what I did when I was younger. I played D&D, played video games, read comic books.
I know what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I feel like if you did do that and you took that pill and you wind it up there, you would realize that like, oh shit, like the modern conveniences of like 2000s is,
But that's what I'm talking about. The modern,
like really good because I mean And there wasn't shit to do.
But I would use those modern conveniences to play D&D because...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but like I would get so bored when I was a kid, I would just walk out in the woods and hit shit with a stick.
Yeah, I would pick a tree up. Explicit. Sorry.
No, dude. I would like. This is not even a lie. I would pick up a stick and hit another stick and try to predict if it broke that one.
Yeah.
Like, you think this stick is going to break this stick? Oh, I don't know, but this one might break this one. Let's see. And I'd hit that stick and I'd be like, okay, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. He's using science.
My world was smaller then.
Science the shit out of it.
But now I have more problems, so which was better?
I don't know.
Maybe that was better, hitting sticks. Maybe I need to go back to hitting sticks.
I bought a faucet today and got excited. I don't know. I mean, I went and bought a faucet that cost $20. A special trip to Tupelo just for a $20 faucet for a utility sink.
Dude,
where I could wash beer shit.
One of the best.
That was my highlight of my day.
One of the best, like, top Christmas gifts that we got this year was that knife set.
It's a nice knife set.
What was it called again?
Fiestaware.
The Fiestaware knives. They're so sharp. And what's funny is, like,
all the ladies
10, 20 years ago, I wouldn't give a damn about a knife set.
But you realize...
If you'd have bought me a knife set, I'm like, man, what, do you hate me? But like now, it's like my favorite Christmas gift. I was like, these are some badass knives.
They cut.
Yeah.
Let me say it will cut.
It will kill.
It will kill.
It will kill.
All the nerds out there.
I've been watching a lot of Forged in Fire lately.
It will cut. Yes, when we got our Fiestaware knife set and I was chopping stuff,
it makes a big difference.
I about cut a finger off.
If you like to cook,
you have to have a good set of knives.
You got to have a good set of knives.
It makes a big difference when you're chopping, especially when you're chopping a bunch of shit like bell peppers, onions, and stuff like that. If you got a dull-ass knife, it ain't fun. It's a chore to do.
But when you got that badass knife, it's like having a good sharp pair of scissors, and you glide through that Christmas paper. You know, you feel
and
like
it makes you feel like you know what you're doing.
You feel like a ninja. Yeah, you got your knuckles covered. You're going pop, 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 pop.
Easy.
And vegetables are just getting out of your way. We surrender. We surrender. We'll get in the pan.
Big difference.
Whew. This is the most relatable yet unrelatable nerdy podcast.
This is the drunkest we've ever been on a podcast.
Oh, I don't know.
You think so?
I don't know.
Together, both of us?
Okay, maybe.
Yeah. I'm going to wait the appropriate time before I drive home, too.
Yeah, you should.
I am.
In fact, let's wrap it up so we can drink some more.
Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go get my soft drink out of the truck.
Soft drink?
Nah.
You haven't finished your banquet.
I have too.
Oh, your banquet's empty? Mine's not. But
I'm not hating the banquet.
You know,
I'm not hating the banquet.
I don't want to oversell it, but it's pretty good.
I said this before, and I got cans, and I was gonna get bottles, but because we drank bottles on the show, but they didn't have them, so I got cans. And then I seen today, I was in Tupelo today, and I seen a place that had bottles, and Laura said, "Do you want to just get these bottles?" I was like, "Nah," because then I have a 12-pack of banquet, and I don't know if I'll drink them all. And I wish I'd known I got the bottles.
You would have got that, yeah.
Yeah, because I would drink them. Because because I'll get PBR just on a whim, just because I can't decide what I want to drink of beer, so I get PBR, and it's PBR-ish. So now I can alternate between PBR and Coors Banquet.
Well, let me ask you this: how much more do you want to sweep the leg now that you drank a banquet than before?
I'm gonna stop at the BP station on the way home.
And you're just gonna start sweeping legs?
I'm gonna start sweeping legs. Whoa,
Everybody.
Whoa, whoa. It's like, whoa, now I'm just pumping gas here, Hoss.
Like when you learn how to sweep the leg on Mortal Kombat, you're just gonna do that to every opponent.
And then I'm gonna uppercut. Yeah, sweep the leg. Yep.
Man, yeah.
How are we wrapping this
Sweep
up?
that
Is this just
leg.
like an ending or just like an end of a segment?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this.
So you don't have to do that thing you do at the end?
No, where this is just a segment about. I will definitely put it at the end of an episode because it's so spoilery and it's so recent.
Yeah.
Like I like it where if we do something spoilery, we put it at the end. That way you can listen to the rest of the podcast, like the front half, and then just turn it off if you want to when it gets to the spoiler part. That's my thinking.
Makes sense.
All right, well,
All right.
that's our thing on Cobra Kai season 3. It's great. We loved it. I kind of regret binging it so fast because now
You gotta wait.
when season 4 comes, it's going to be like, what?
What happened?
Cobra K-I? Never heard of that. Cobra, how do you spell that? Is it with a C or a K? That is a cool shirt, though.
Yeah.
Because it's got the quarter sleeves.
Yeah, the 3/4 sleeves. Yeah,
like
I
they
like
had
it.
in the 80s.
Yeah, I like it.
It's not a short sleeve. It's not a long sleeve. It's a
3/4 sleeve.
It's a
I didn't know if you
your
remember
ass
that.
sleeve.
I didn't know if you was old enough to remember that or not.
Oh yeah.
The 3/4 sleeves.
I used to have a 3/4 sleeve shirt that said Mean Machine. It said Mean Machine. It was white with black sleeves, and it had like the big letters said Mean Machine.
in that crazy font from
In
the
that
said
crazy-
and from the 80s.
Oh yeah. Like you can't wear a 3/4 sleeve shirt that says Mean Machine and not have a mullet laying on it.
No, you cannot.
And those pair perfectly together. Like you want to find the perfect wine and the perfect cheese, you got to wear a mullet on top of a Mean Machine shirt.
Right.
And the stonewashed jeans with the holes in the knees.
Oh yeah.
And not just holes in the knees, like full knee exposure.
Full knee. Like full knee.
No knee is covered here.
None.
Never cover your knees.
Like slight shin.
Yeah, that's the knee cleavage. Hashtag knee cleavage.
Hashtag knee cleavage.
I had my knee tits popping out everywhere. All in the 80s. Everybody knew what my knees looked like. I didn't leave nothing to the
Nothing to
imagination.
the imagination.
I was like, my eyes are up here.
My eyes are up here. Start looking at my
Start looking at my knees.
My knee cleavage. Oh, there are going to be people shaking their
My
head
big
right now.
fat fake herringbone necklace with my high school jersey with my Mean Machine shirt underneath it. And my what cologne did we wear back? Brute?
In the 80s, yeah, it was Brute.
Brute.
Brute in the
I wore
80s.
Brute cologne. It
Yeah,
smelled
in
like
the 80s, it was Brute.
it smelled like Febreze and gasoline.
What you wear in the 90s?
Eternity.
Eternity?
Yeah.
I wore Dracar.
Dracar.
Dracar Noir. Or some shit like that, I don't know. But yeah, I wore Brute. Old Spice.
Man, everybody listens to podcasts and I was like, listen to these old MFers reminiscing about being old.
Well, you know, I can't help it we're cooler than you. Yeah. Everybody listening to the podcast is young.
I can't help it that
Take
I
your
have
vitamins.
full knee exposure
Take your vitamins.
with tight wash.
Stop drinking
jeans.
light beer, and one day you'll be as
Did
cool
you
as
tight
we
roll
are.
your jeans?
No.
You didn't peg your pants?
No, I was not that guy.
No?
Uh-uh.
Never.
Nope. I didn't tight roll them.
Yeah, I wasn't too big into that either.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I never did it,
Yeah.
but I never got it.
I didn't get it, no. And it was probably more my era than yours. Because I remember people tight rolling their pants when I was in like the 7th grade. And I'm 3 years older than you.
Yeah.
So,
You got to pick one. You can't have tight rolled knee cleavage.
tight roll knee cleavage. No, you had to wear like, I guess tight roll jeans was the equivalent of skinny jeans today.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't like them.
I don't like either one of them. Yeah, I had holy jeans. That's what I had. You can't tight roll holy jeans. What is that?
You got to pick one.
Yeah. I never thought about it to the right now and did. Yeah, you're right. You had to pick one. And I had holy jeans, so I couldn't tight roll holy jeans.
Oh, I had holy jeans. I had knee cleavage all day.
Knee cleavage all day.
Nobody wondered what my knees looked like. Nobody ever sat there and like, man, Mark's cool, but what is his
Like
knees?
I had white legs and tan knees. Like legit tan knees
Oh.
with white legs.
So when you took your pants off,
I had like
you remember those old Mickey Mouse ice cream bars? That's what your knees looked like.
knees.
Like that ice cream bar looked nothing like Mickey Mouse, but it looked everything like your knees.
Like my knees. Oh my. Damn. I feel like I hit that CBD again.
Okay. That ice cream bar was messed up looking. That's a thing of nightmares.
It tasted good though.
Oh God, it was delicious.
It's delicious.
It was the most delicious nightmare I've ever eaten.
I want one right now.
Me too. Okay.
Shut this shit down.
I can't. Every time I try to hit stop, we say something funny. This is the only interesting part of the
Explicit.
exploit of deleted. All right, thanks for listening to this show or segment or whatever this is.
I don't know.
We'll do an outro later. Cobra Kai out. Sweep the leg, Johnny.